Yo, what's up? Dallas Cowboys State of the Union back at it again, giving y'all another video. Obviously, this week we had some news happen for the Dallas Cowboys. First of all, shout out to the New England Patriots for eclipsing the all-6 Super Bowl. That's amazing, I guess. But anyway, first of all, new on the docket, Kellen Moore is officially the OC, and Jon Kitna is now the new quarterback's coach. Starting out, I had made a video by myself, and then I decided not to put it up because I wanted to get my brother's thoughts too. But starting out, I like the Jon Kitna hire. I had been saying for a long time the reason why Dak's rookie year went as well as it did, and the reason why he had so much success was in part to the veterans that he had behind him. I mean, not only did he have Kellen Moore, who had a little bit of NFL experience, but he also had Mark Sanchez as well as Tony Romo on the sidelines, talking to him, coaching him, showing him, telling him what certain things to look out for and things of that nature. So I felt that we definitely need to get a quarterback's coach in here who was a veteran, who has been in a game, who knows how to read coverage, and who can eclipse and take Dak Prescott to that next level. And we saw Dak taking strides to that next level, even under Scott Linehan. Yeah. A lot of people come to find out what I've been hearing. It's a rumor or whatever, but they were saying that basically Kellen Moore was nothing more but a middleman between him and Linehan. Linehan was doing most of the quarterback coaching for Dak Prescott, and he basically just sent his directions through Kellen Moore. So Kellen Moore wasn't really necessarily teaching Dak things that maybe he wanted to. He was teaching him more things that Scott Linehan wanted to. And while Scott Linehan gets a bad rap for vanilla play calling and things of that nature, we can't deny that we saw Dak become a better pocket passer this year. It was a lot of growing pains at the beginning. We all complained about why they're not using a run pass option as much, and why they wasn't allowing Dak to use his legs. And while those things are true, we saw that as the season progressed, Dak became better in the pocket. He had more pocket awareness, stepping through throws, completing throws, even when he knew he was going to take a hit. And a lot of those intangibles and things that the certain nuances that you have to learn while as being a quarterback.
Well, I say this is, Scott Linehan, you did see Dak progress as a pocket passer, especially late in the season. But I'm more excited to see what Dak can do with a scheme that is tailor-made for him, that has a lot of RPOs, a lot of play action, a lot of naked bootlegs that he's comfortable with. I mean, we've seen it, especially towards the end of this past season, is that when he's outside the pocket, whether he's using his legs or he's using his arm, he's dangerous. He's deadly at both of them, especially throwing the ball on the run when he's outside of the pocket and he's keeping his eyes downfield. He's accurate. To me, I think he's more accurate on the run than he is inside the pocket. But then again, that's going to take more progression as he learns the nuances of being a pocket passer. But I'm more excited to see what Kellen Moore can put together, a scheme that is tailor-made for him, because I've said it all season long that this scheme is not set up for Dak. This scheme is more like, and it's just not only Dak, but some of these other players that have more skill, but it's getting hampered by the scheme that they're in. Is most coaches will alter the scheme to fit their player's skill set and fit their player's strength, while working on their weaknesses on the side. With Scott Linehan, you saw him more trying to make the players adjust to his scheme instead of adjusting his scheme to fit the player. Yeah. And that's going to wear thin on a lot of players, which is why when Scott Linehan got fired, you saw a lot of these players breathe a sigh of relief. Like, now we get to showcase our skills because we got more skills than what
and I don't feel handicapped.
I don't feel handicapped.
You heard a lot of that.
You heard a lot of that. So I'm definitely excited to see what Kellen Moore can do. I know a lot of people are down on the hire. Me personally, I look at it like this: is if Kellen Moore can get Dak to play like 2016 Dak and have that scheme set up for him with the plays that he's comfortable with, I think it's a great hire.
I also said this too. I always told people, I said, look at exactly like we said in the previous videos. Look at the actual list of available OCs or whatever. At this point, there's really nobody better than Kellen Moore. So it's one of those things is, it's basically trial and error. We got to see what he can do, give him a fair shot, and hopefully they can put something together. So I really, enjoy that. I think that the next thing coming forward is to basically, get with Kellen Moore and see what kind of scheme he's trying to run, and then get some extra weapons in there to help execute that a little bit better. We already have Amari Cooper. We have a great back in the backfield. We got a very good quarterback who is getting better as time goes on. And I think only time can tell. I think that if you can, I love run pass option. I love all of that. I think that if we could do a great mixture of both, because there's going to be moments where they're going to try to make Dak one-dimensional and make him pass from the pocket and things of that nature. So the fact that I think that this season was a good season for Dak, because he learned how to play with a subpar line. He learned how to play with moving pieces on the line. He learned how to play with a wide range of receivers. He learned how to play without having a number one guy or whatnot.
I think all of those experiences is going to help him.
It's going to help him. It's going to help him in the long run. So I think the sky is the limit for that.
Yeah, me too. And I know what people, it's like, look, we're not going to see a total overhaul of the scheme. There's still going to be some variation of the Air Coryell scheme. Yeah. But what you're hoping for with Kellen Moore is that he's mixing a lot of wrinkles and unpredictability, especially when you get down there on the red zone where you can utilize Dak's legs. That's what you're hoping for. You're not going to see a total overhaul, of the scheme. That's just not going to happen, because whether we want to say what we want about this scheme, but this is the scheme that Dak is familiar with.
Yeah.
And you don't want to do a total overhaul with it. But you
just want to keep the things that work, keep the things that he's good at, and kind to refine some of the other pieces of the offense to make it a little bit more explosive, speed it up at times, more unpredictable plays and things of that nature. So you want to kind of keep that mantra that they have already, and just add other things to just elevate it.
Exactly.
And that's pretty much it.
And who knows, if Kellen Moore is successful as an OC, you might see him become the head coach, because they have not yet signed Garrett to an extension.
Nope.
And so he will be going into this season, or the upcoming season, as a lame duck coach. The last time he went into the season as a lame duck head coach, 2014, he went 12-4.
Yeah.
But we'll see what happens.
The sky's the limit. We're gonna do a video on that, a separate video on Jason Garrett. Is this his last year and things of that nature? But I think that this offense, I think that the NFL is gonna have a rude awakening, and I'm excited to see what happens.
Me as well.